Well, hey everybody. Welcome to the future. It's Monday. It's Monday. I believe it's what, December 9th, 8th, probably something like that. Yesterday I had a little recovery day on my driving trip. I'm heading to Texas, but I did something really interesting yesterday. So for some reason, Sam Altman decided that I needed access to ChatGPT 5.2 yesterday. I mean, it's not out yet. I know it says 5.1 right now, but I was using 5.2 yesterday. It told me I was using 5.2. And so I, of course, took advantage of being given, I don't know, really cool access to something that's not fully out yet, I believe. And I had it write code to convert payroll file W2s from the Excel payroll file we have to automatically write the text file that you upload to business services online to upload your W-2s automatically at the end of the year. I did it. There was a little bit of troubleshooting, but not too much. And it worked. And I am blown away. So what I'm going to do is you can buy this payroll file for $1. This is 2025 payroll file. You can put all your employee information in here. And then you can start following the instructions I'm going to have as I keep doing more videos about this, where I explain my prompt process. Because really what's happening here with AI now is it's about clarity. It's about asking for exactly what you want and knowing what you want. And then AI is going to get you there. If you give it more broad, just direction, I know we're talking to people here as well, but if you give it broad direction, it's not necessarily going to read your mind exactly. So the your ability to be specific and to have very defined objectives is going to help you with AI. And what I was able to do here was a prompt said, hey, I'm building testing a payroll file, the Excel scrap, as I call it. Hopefully it can upload W-2s for the tax year on business services website. I gave you the instructions in this PDF that you can get from Social Security Administration from the IRS. I gave it that and I gave it the payroll file. Can you do this? It thought for minutes. It tried to give me something that didn't work. It wouldn't even download. It gave me a bunch of detail. Then I had to ask it again. I do some troubleshooting. I had to say, hey, guess what? Not working. They did it again. They gave me a file that worked. Then I opened it up. I looked at it. I uploaded it to Business Services Online with all this fake data that I put in here. And it pointed out some things that are invalid and that I should fix. By the way, I did need to fix my employer identification number to give it something else that was valid, but I didn't have to do anything for a user ID, a personal user ID that you're supposed to supposedly have with Social Security Administration. Didn't have to do that. The employment code, we added that. It told me how to troubleshoot employment codes. It worked. Use the R code, it generated a new file, and it worked, everybody. BSO, Social Security Administration accepted it. I had to go and delete the submission because I was just testing, but it worked. So if you want to test this out and you want to understand how to prompt these things to get this to work, I would recommend paying for ChatGPT because I paid $20 a month for this, and this is going to enable you to do everything. I mean, wow. Talk about just removing human beings from the process. You'd have to pay people to file this stuff for you to do, or you'd have to do it manually and spend all this time. You don't have to do that anymore. You give it the file, it's got your W-2 information kind of waiting here. You tell how many employees you have, and you say, write the text file. It gives you the text file. It opens up. You download it. It's like right there. Like it's like right here. This is what it looks like. You download it. Yeah, right. Click it. This is it. This is your text file. It has to look all super weird like, but it works. I mean, wow. Just wow. So I would recommend thinking like this going forward, which is if you find yourself doing something on a computer and it's taking you more time and it's making you do something manually, look up at the sky. There's AI now, and it can help you. If you can explain what you need to do, it can help you. This is huge. This is just the start. We're going to have this thing filling out PDFs and filling out automatic 941 reports so that you don't have to do this manually or any of the state reports. Everything's happening, and I'm able to offer it at an extremely low price because it's compounding on itself, and it's becoming easier and easier to do. So I'm ecstatic that this worked. And I'm also honored to be able to use GPT 5.2 before everybody else for some reason, I think. Mm. Is it because I did all this work for the government and they're watching me and they want to know exactly what I'm doing all the time? Yeah, that's fine. I'm not doing anything bad. I'm doing good stuff. And so I'm glad they gave me access ahead of time because they know. So jump onto this train of AI or you're just going to be left behind, become hyper productive, learn about you. This the other thing is you learn so much about what you're doing when you use this stuff. So I'm ecstatic.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. What do you want to say anything, Poo Poo?
well, I think you summed it up perfectly. I'm just here cheering you on, and I couldn't be more excited to see how all this unfolds. It's definitely a wild ride into the future of making life a whole lot easier. So, keep on being excited, and I'll be right here along for the ride.
It's exciting to remove all of the grunt work from your daily tasks and to be able to be more creative and expand your mind and take on new things you never thought possible. That's what AI is going to enable. And this is just the start. And it's one example in a payroll file, but it extends to other areas of life. So super excited. All right. Good luck, everyone. Pick up this payroll file for $1 and then ask me questions about how I prompted this and test it out yourself. Because I'm sure you're going to run into some other errors as you do it. It doesn't necessarily create the exact same text file every time because you have to give it the right instructions. I've gone through this process a few times and I'm also testing out how many employees it will actually write the file for because there's a limitation on memory. And if you have 1,000 employees, it's going to stop at some point and not fully generate your text file. It worked with under 10 employees or 20 employees. I don't know what the max is. I'm going to keep messing with it. All I know is that the max is eventually going to get raised anyway as more people use this is the kind of thing where it's the worst it is right now and it's always getting better. That's the thing with AI. And boy, the worst it is still unbelievable right now. So just all I can say is just start to partake in this knowledge experiment. So this will work. I've proof of concept has worked. And if you'd like more information, contact me on kenbraverman.com. All right. See you guys later.